We're live. Oh, I better turn that off before I get in trouble. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, I get in trouble. Hey, we're live. Welcome, everybody. My name is Lazaro Gomez. This is BOT10ART, and you are now tuned in to the Friday night live stream. Oh, yes. Friday night live stream. Cool. All right, so we're just going to get things going here in a little bit. I have to... Pardon me. I have to get the chat ready. All right. So, okay, yeah, that's done. All right, cool. Ninja. It's like this crazy ninja popped out. All right, cool. I got the live chat going. Everything's groovy. I put a little sound, like I put a link to a video of the music I was listening to. I was kind of in a ska mood. You do? I like ska, punk music, stuff like that. I don't know, reggae and all that good stuff. But I was listening to a little bit of ska music while I was setting things up. It is Friday. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. I had a bit of a crazy week, but of course, just like anything, you know, you just step by step get through it, and everything works out well. So we're here. We're live. It's Friday. I'm looking forward to the weekend. And I got a couple of cool things that are in the works, and I'm really excited about. One of them, of course, a friend of mine reached out to me, and it's been a while since I had like good British food, British food and British beer and stuff like that. So a good friend of mine reached out to me, and he's like, "Hey man, you know, come down to our pub and hang out with us, and I'll be doing that on Sunday." So I'm excited about that, but we're also going to talk about a couple of things that are in the works. And if everything works out well, some of you who have known me for a long time are going to be really excited about what's going to happen. So I'll leave it right there. I'll leave it at that, because of course, you know, nothing has come to fruition as of yet, but I am going to see an old friend of mine and hang out with them, have a good time, and work out a couple of things that he wants to do and a couple of things that I want to do, and kind of go from there. But so where we left off, of course, is we have our painting right here, and we're going to, of course, we're gonna let the chat build up, and we're gonna give everybody a chance to give me their suggestions, and I'm gonna go ahead and draw them on there, and we'll go from there. And then of course I'm gonna have a sped up video of me inking the whole thing, and then it's gonna go right there. It's gonna be part of the backdrop, and it's gonna be really awesome. Like I said before, I'm truly excited about that, because you know, you guys made this happen. You guys make everything happen, really. I mean, I'm just the small instrument, you know. I'm the small instrument, and you guys really make everything happen. So I'm excited about that. So that's one thing. Another thing, some of you have already seen it. I was kind of hoping that you would watch it tomorrow, because tomorrow is when I'm going to be doing the promotion for it. But the very first video of the Celestial series is now up, and you can view it. And what I did is I did two different versions. So you have a speed painting version, and then you have an extended version. So the extended version is always going to be me doing a voiceover, kind of talking about the series and talking about the art process of how I create these pieces, and you get to kind of see it all happen. And if you want to see the speed painting and just bypass me altogether, which is fine, there's another video, and they link each other, but you can see the speed painting basically with music behind it, and you get to see each piece. But I will have the original piece, and I'll have prints on my store, and this is the first one. So there's Aquarius, and this is an original piece, and it can go to somebody's home if you like it. So there's that. And then we have that, we have this, and then hopefully I wanna be able to finish this piece tonight in tonight's stream. So that's kind of why I invited everybody back in, and hopefully everyone can make it. Because I do want to finish this up and move on to next week's live stream, which is something that we had in the works for a long time. Last year, I got together with my friend Steve, who is Dangerous on YouTube. And if you're not following him, give him a subscribe because he's got a lot of really cool things. And we kind of Wonder Twin powered this one project that I'm about to show you, and it is extremely cool. So what Steve does is he customizes Hot Wheel cars, and he's done a lot of customizations. And what he did is he got together with me, and he created this little car right here. It's a little wagon, and what's really neat about it, as you can tell, it's like really wide. And that's what Steve does. Like, he's a magician when it comes to this sort of stuff, because he customizes these wheels. He customizes, everything about this vehicle, and it's so cool. But basically what he did is he got two Hot Wheels and kind of fused them together like that and made like an extra fat car. And so we basically, what we did is we're gonna do this for my Instructable, and then he's got some videos on how he made this car right here. And then of course on the live stream next week, you guys will get to see me paint this car right here that was created by Steve Dangerous on YouTube. So yeah, we kind of, like I said, we combine forces, and if you want to see me paint this thing, yeah, I have I have a really cool idea on how to paint it, and you just got to tune in next Friday so you can see me paint this. But I'm excited about this project because, oh my God, we planned about it. I want to say like in August, September, around there, somewhere around there. But we planned on doing this, and it was gonna be my October my October Instructable, but we never got to it. I got really busy and I couldn't do it. So now this is the perfect time to get this one done. So I'm really excited, and like I said, make sure to follow him. He creates custom Hot Wheel cars, and they're so cool. And he does all the paint jobs and everything and stuff like that. But he was really generous to make this for me, and I'm gonna paint it for him. I'm gonna make it super awesome, and then I'm gonna give it right back to him so that he can have something really cool to put on his shelf or whatever he wants to do with it. But I have that there. I have the tools that I need to basically take it apart and prime it so that it's ready for paint and stuff like that. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about Celestial. We got tonight's piece that we're working on, and like always, we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna hang out and do our thing. But it was a really busy and crazy week. So I'm really looking forward to to this weekend being kind of chill. The weather was weird. I don't know. It was odd. Hey, hola. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Restore chat. The chat went crazy. Let's see what happened. All right, so I'll go over here. Alrighty. And I have this like strange feeling that I sound a little weird. It's we all came down with a bit of a cold, so if I sound a little odd, that would be why. All right, let's see. All right. It takes a little while, I guess, on my end to like update it, but I want to make sure that I have the chat going. Oh, all right. Where is it? Oh, another thing I wanted to say is, hey, what's up? What's happening? Do we have any more like Rocco's Modern Life, maybe, or '90s cartoons? But yeah, what I wanted to say was, we are up to 61 subscribers, and that's pretty awesome. So I wanted to welcome the new subscribers, of course. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I hope you stay for a really, really long time. And it's interesting. A couple of things came up along the way in my travels. So one of them is this. All right, these are coconut patties, but every time I travel, like on the turnpike or whatever, I always see these things, and I'm like, man, I wonder if they're any good. But these are made by Anastasia Confections, and this is a coconut patty. But what got me was that right there, key lime. So I love key lime pie, and I'm kind of hoping that this is good. So we're gonna try some right now. Like I told you guys to grab your snacks. All right, so yeah, it smells good. All right, so in here, there are two little patties, and they're like dark chocolate on the bottom, and you have like key lime looking stuff. I hope it's good. Oh my god. All right, I passed the test. It's really good. It's really, really good. Well, so yeah, that was good. So I'm having that with my coffee. There you go. Sophia put a brand new sticker on my coffee cup, which is pretty cool because all the other ones are starting to fall off. But she decorates my coffee cup. All right, I'm seeing the chat here, but I don't see it on my laptop. So I don't exactly know what's going on with that. So I'll have to keep an eye on it. Which is, again, really weird because it's showing I'm live streaming, but it's showing that I'm offline. Which really, how does that work? I'll never get it right. I'll never get it right. Yeah, usually I see a video. Oh, here we go. I was on the wrong one. Alright, here we go. I was on the wrong one. Okay, I can see the chat now. Now we're good. Yes! Sorry about that. Let's pop out the chat, that way I don't miss it. What's up? I like the little hand. Sup? Alright, so yeah. These coconut patties, they are good. So whenever you're traveling, yeah, definitely get them. I like them. They were pretty cool. I'm sure they're not good for me. One serving size is one piece. And there's two in the package. The calories are 150 and 60 of fat. So it's kind of good. I want to dig into these. Maybe I'll get into that. Wasabi soy. I'll get into that probably in the next stream. But anyways, yeah. So the next stream we have the Hot Wheel car. We're going to finish this one. The two videos for Celestial are up. So if you guys like destroy the like button and share it with everybody, that would be super awesome. But also in my travels, we came up with the topic about like YouTube and how, how they structure things, and how is it that some people that have, like, I guess poor quality content have these millions of views and then other people don't, and stuff like that. So to kind of explain how that works is rather simple. So YouTube is all based on this algorithm. And that algorithm basically dictates what goes up and what goes down and stuff like that. So if there is a new YouTuber or, a new channel that their content has good quality content but doesn't have the viewership that it should have, or the likes and stuff like that, then it'll kind of remain down there. It won't ever climb up, because basically when you like a video or you view a video over and over and over again, it starts going into the suggested feed. And in the suggested feed, it gets more views, it gets more likes, and then it keeps climbing and climbing until it starts trending. And same thing, when it gets to the trending, it has the potential to go viral. So usually, a lot of the times, it's rare videos that they go viral, And then, of course, now they changed the whole monetary system. I was one of those persons that was affected by the monetary system, but I'm not I'm taking it with stride because it kind of cleans up YouTube, and I get what they're doing, and there's still a lot of people that are against it and stuff like that, but I'm okay with it because um, I want I want this channel to be sustainable. And what that means is I want it to be here for a long time. And I want everybody that supports my, my work and just my, my ethics and my moral code, or whatever you want to call it. Um, I want those people to like really understand it and be part of this channel. So when I got into YouTube, it wasn't anything about hits or views or anything like that. What I wanted to do was I wanted to kind of show everybody the process of my artwork. So if I create a print that you purchase or somebody else purchases or whatever, they could always come back to the channel and see how it was created. And I like the idea that there's people out there that have these original pieces that have been purchased from me, and they can come back and actually see how I created it. And I just thought that was a really cool thing to do. And I wanted to kind of showcase my artwork. Have a place where people can come and view it all. So that's kind of my in a nutshell. That's my reason for being on YouTube and doing these live streams and kind of having a connection with my audience and people who follow me. And I can't say it enough. I'm blessed, and I'm happy that you guys come back over and over, and you're gonna find something that I created that's cool, and it makes me real happy when these pieces go to really good places and they're appreciated, because a lot of the times you just buy artwork and it's like, man, oh, I got this print here, blah blah blah, and stuff like that. So I'm a collector of artwork, and I have a lot of artist friends that create stuff, and I collect it. I have it all over the house. I mean, right here on my desk. This is a piece that was done by Drew Blank. He's a fellow artist and a good friend of mine, so he created this. And I don't think he has a YouTube channel, but he is on Instagram. His name is Drew Blank, and he creates these like fake album covers, and yeah, so I was after him forever with for these things. You can vouch for that for artwork being all over the house. So yeah, we love artwork, and I bought some pieces for my wife, and from different artists. We got stuff from, I'm trying to think. I believe we have a couple of things from Kicking Cones. She's an artist as well, and then I have just a bunch of artwork everywhere. So I collect artwork, and they're nice pieces, and I love them. And time and time again, people have told me the same thing. It's like, man, I'm so happy that I have this piece of artwork, and I look at it every day, and it's in my desk, or it's in my house, or whatever. So that's the idea. That's the idea. That's the reason why I'm on YouTube. I'm not out for, I'm not looking to make BOT10ART have like 400,000 subscribers tomorrow, because that's not the nature of this channel. This channel is to slowly grow, and if we reach those numbers, yeah, that's great. But at the same time, I wanted to have an audience that truly appreciates what I'm trying to do, and that way it's reciprocal. You know what I mean? I can keep sending that love out to you guys. So anyways, that's the topic that came up, and we got into that discussion, and I wanted to kind of talk about it a little bit here. And I think it's truly that way. It's like, if something's good, it'll stick around, and there's a saying that says, what comes easy never stays. And for me, I do it all myself. So DIY guy, artist, and now YouTuber, I guess, or whatever the title may be. But for me, I've always kept the same motto. I mean, I've always loved art all my life, and I'm going to continue doing things if it's fun. The minute it stops being fun and it starts becoming work, then of course I'll probably back out of that. So, but anyways, that's the conversation that came up, and that's the explanation, and coconut patties. Mm. But anyways, let's get to this. Let's get to the art. I got the chat. I can see it all. So we're gonna flip this bad boy. All right, here we go. There's the there's the Drew blank piece right there. Oh yeah. All right, guys. There we have it. It's my disc. So I added a couple of things. Let me see if I could. Oh. All right. So let me see if I. Okay, cool. I could see it here. All right. So what I did is I added a couple of pieces. Let's see if we can do that. So I added a couple of pieces right here. Of course, I added Zombot right there. There's BOT17. I had to throw it in there. I got a little owl for my wife right there, which is really super cool. This funky little like skeleton with a party hat and some sushi. And then Gail couldn't make it to the live stream last time, but that's her gargoyle. She requested that. And we're going to keep going. We're going to keep adding. I kept the pencil like dull so I can keep drawing on that. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. There's a couple other ones that I wanted to add, so I'm going to go ahead and put that now. And I added Squidby. Sophia wanted Squidby, so I added Squidby right there. Alright. I want to put another character right in here, which is going to be a little tricky, but we'll add him anyway. It's a little guy I've been drawing for, I don't know, a good bit of last year. I think Sophie calls him Bun Bun. But there he is. And he's got those funky ears. And he's got one crazy eye right there. And another one there. And then his mouth is always like wide open. Can you guys see that? Alright, cool. And there we go. It's like he's eating a heart. Ah! Alright, so I got Bun Bun there. And I want to kind of tie it all up. But I want to fill this up here. And then a little bit on the top. And we should be good to go. Yeah, we should be good to go with that. I put a couple of pumpkins here. I fixed Sally as a unicorn. Of course, Pikachu is up there. Ruby Rod, my little panda. There's Bob Ross. That's the Bob Ross up there. This is Sailor Moon on a raptor. We got Rocco. Did you guys ever settle that fight? Rocco's Modern Life? I wonder. Because that would be funny if you didn't. Alright, so I'm trying to think what else I could add. And I'm kind of going through my, I don't know, my old stuff. Yeah, your idea for sure. Oh, that's funny. No need to fight, man. We all get along. It was Rocco. Rocco's Modern Life. Oh, yeah. So, I don't know what else. Oh, hey! Hi, Aria. See, you're famous now. Roast guy. We could do roast guy. Roast guy. I was gonna do Beavis and Butthead, but I wasn't sure how to make them like cute. Roast guy from Family Guy. Is that right? Oh, that's right. Powdered Toast Man. Let me see. We definitely got to get Powdered Toast Man in there. Maybe his face? I don't know. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, I'm like really excited. These are all like great ideas. Man, Powdered Toast Man. I guess I could do his face, like, because I know he's all buff and everything, but, like, I think I want him, like, right here. I don't know. Yeah, let's put him there. Powdered Toast Man. But I'm going to kind of do this number here. Powdered Toast Man. Oh, my God. I got to go back and watch all these cartoons because I haven't seen them in so long. Yeah, we'll just do his face. There we go. And then he's got those crazy eyes. He's got like one eyebrow that's like this, like it comes out this way. And then those giant pupils. Powdered Toast Man. He's got that funky nose and that crazy smile. Here he goes. Powdered Toast Man. Like that. He's got the dark eyes. There you go. Powdered Toast Man. Roast Man. Oh, she was saying Roast Man. That's funny. Yeah, there he is. Powdered Toast Man. It'll look better with the, I guess, with the Sharpies. But right now, yeah, right now it'll work. We could probably do like stars or something over here. I don't know. Just to kind of fill in space. There we go. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to make Beavis and Butthead like cute. I don't know. But I do want to add them somewhere. Somewhere. Let me see if I can do that. Do they have like a chibi chibi I don't know. Ah, yes, he has to sparkle. I forgot about that. So, let's do some sparkles. There we go. It's Powdered Toast Man. He sparkles. Ah, that's funny. There we go. What was really funny about Ren and Stimpy was the fact that, like, Ren was uber pissed off. He was always mad. And then Stimpy was so happy. And my favorite episode is the when he puts the happy helmet on him. Mm. Let me see if I can find that on... I can probably find that on YouTube and put the link. Put the link in the chat. The Happy Happy Joy song. Oh, here we go. Happy Happy Joy Joy. Yep, that's it. It's like old school Nickelodeon. Hopefully it doesn't offend anyone. I do have a bad taste in cartoons. Alright, here we go. I'll link it right here. So this was the funniest episode they did of Ren and Stimpy. And, you know, he puts this little record on this tiny little record player. And he has... I guess, like, Stimpy put this helmet on Ren. And he can't take it off. And he's like, why are you so sad? I'll make you happy. And I remember watching that and just dying laughing. Because he gets this hammer and he starts trying to smash it off his head. Ah, great cartoons. Alright, so I gotta figure out a way to do... Yeah. I gotta do that. Beavis and Butthead. But, like... cute. I don't know how I would do it. They were trying to do a live action Beavis and Butthead, which I thought was kind of weird. But I guess it would work. I mean, would it work? I want to put them like right in here. Both Beavis and Butthead. Fire, fire, fire! Oh, that's funny. They actually have pop figures of Bill and Ted, or not Bill and Ted, of Beavis and Butthead. Why would they? Why would they do that? Who would want that? Would somebody really want that? I guess, right? Yeah, I guess someone would like that. I have no idea. But yeah, all right. So yeah, you want those? All right, I'll look for them. Hey, you love Beavis. Beavis. I don't know. Like it's really weird, but like I like them both. But it's hard. Like which one would be your favorite? Like I think Beavis when he does Cornholio is the best. That is the absolute very best. All right, so we'll add them. We'll add them here. Beavis and Butthead. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see. How about here? Let's do like this. I'll make them super chibi, and then we'll do like. All right, here we go. So Beavis kind of has like a longer face. There we go. I'll try my best. I'll try my best to get this like, but I want to make him cute, you know. And then he's got that crazy eyebrow. Fire, fire. He's got a nose kind of like that, and then like this crazy smile. Fire, fire. So that works. Yeah, that works. And then his crazy yellow hair this way. There we go. There's Beavis. Then now Butthead. Mike Judge is amazing. I don't know if you guys have seen interviews with Mike Judge, but it's really funny because for a long time they gave him like crap about Beavis and Butthead just being like rude and obnoxious and just a stupid cartoon. But Mike Judge is actually a really smart guy, and he basically like made a lot of the cartoons were based off of like people he knew and neighbors and stuff like that. Here we go. And we'll do a little fire. Fire! I want to keep my dead fish here. There we go. But yeah, and you know some of the interviews that he did were really interesting. So if you ever get a chance, like look up interviews with Mike Judge because he's really really good, and he understood comedy. Like that's all it was. And in the beginning, nobody wanted to give him a chance, and oh, Beavis and Butthead stupid, and so on and so forth. But MTV gave him a chance, and that developed into the movies and everything else. So it's actually really interesting. Like I said, if you ever get to see that, he thank you. He talks about how those characters came about and all that stuff. And like I said, he's a really smart guy. He knew how to work the system. And then of course, MTV is now gone, but he's looking at subscription based channels or outlets that can still foster Beavis and Butthead. He was thinking about going to Netflix at one point in time, so that might happen. It might come back. Mm. Nevertheless, I am a fan. There's Beavis and Butthead, and now I have to look for the pop figures for my lovely queen. Those would be cool to have, babe. All right, so there we have it. What else? What else? I kind of feel okay. So let me see. Because this particular cartoon was really really cool, and I kind of want to incorporate that somehow. So it's from the 90s, and I'm gonna put one character here, one here, and then the other one here, and that'll fill up the bottom. So let's see if you guys know. Let's see if you guys know what this is. Pinky and the Brain. What? Awesome. Yes, we shall add Pinky and the Brain. We must. Alright, so let's see if you guys know this one. Let's see if you guys know this one. But I used to watch this one a lot. And of course it's from the 90s. I don't know if I can. Here we go. And then we have that. Okay, so that's the first one. And hold on, I need to add his mouth. Let's see who gets it. Who's Googling right now? That's right. It's All Monsters. Correct. You got it. Okay, so All Monsters, that was, let's see, an American animated television series developed by Klasky Subo for Nickelodeon. The show focuses on three young monsters. It's Ickis, Oblina, and Crumb. Those were the three characters who attend a school for monsters under the city dump and learn to frighten humans. That was it. All Monsters. So we got one of the three characters sketched in. And then we have another one right here that's going to be super chibi. I hope I can get his ears in. And we'll put his eyes right there. And he's got like these. Oh, I'm cutting in there. He's got these big ears. Don't want to go into your owl. Sorry, my love. There's the other one. Alright, so that'll take care of that. And then, I don't know, what could we add there? Yep. Alright, so we got that Powdered Toast Man. And then the third one's going to go right here. So the third one is kind of like this weird like lip thing. Like that. And then it's like this. Then up like this. It's got happy little trees. Her eyes. I had to put it in. All Monsters is awesome. There we go. And then, of course, the other eye will be hiding behind the owl. And there we go. That'll work. Alright, so we have that. And that pretty much covers, like, the bottom half. I mean, I'm going to do some filler stuff here and there, like lines and stripes and stuff. And little dots. But we shall add Pinky and the Brain. We got to make them all cute, too. Animaniacs. So, Pinky and the Brain. I actually... We have one of the pops, don't we? I gave you Pinky, or did I give you Brain? My love. I think we have Pinky. And we gotta get Brain. But anyways, the anime... Yeah, we got Pinky. Okay, that's what I thought. So here we have Pinky and the Brain. We gotta put them up here somehow. One is a genius, the other's insane. That was part of the Animaniacs. That was a Warner Brother product, which was great. Because Actually, yeah, they would play Animaniacs and then Batman, or was it the other way around? But I remember watching them in the afternoon, and it was really really good. Pinky and the Brain, of course, came out of that whole thing. But all right, let's do them right here. G Brain Zonk. This is Pinky with his giant red nose. Can you guys see that? Did I come off frame? Let me see. Okay, yeah, so we're good there. And his giant ears. Oh, hold on. So, I'll fudge it a little. There's Pinky. Put his tooth right there and the other tooth there. Alright, there's Pinky. And then we'll do Brain right on top. Brain, of course, always mad. What are we going to do tonight? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try and take over the world. Those are good cartoons, I think. Brain has like the same kind of nose, but his eyes are like kind of like that. Like he's mad. Maybe this way. Yeah, something like that. Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain. What were the Animaniacs? Wacko, Yakko, and Dot, right? I think so. Alright, so Animaniacs, or I should say Pinky and the Brain. Let's look that one up. Alright, Pinky and the Brain. American animated television series. It was the first animated television series to be presented in Dolby Surround Sound. That's pretty cool. And the fourth collaboration of Steven Spielberg with his production company, Amblin Television, and produced by Warner Brothers Animated. Oh, I'm good. The characters first appeared in 1993 as a recurring segment on Animaniacs. So there you have it. Voiced by Maurice LaMarche and Rob Paulsen. That was a good cartoon. I like Pinky and the Brain. It was funny. And then you had the God Pigeons. That was another one. That was part of the Animaniacs. I think somebody told me Animaniacs came back, but I'm not too sure. Either it was coming back or it came back. I'm not too sure. Oh, I gotta get another little bite. Another little bite. Yum, nom, nom, nom. Alright, that's good. Doug and Hey Arnold. Which one's better, Doug or Hey Arnold? I know what I'm going to say. You want me to add Doug? I can do that. Doug. Alright, so I have the wiki page for one of them. So which one do you guys think I have open? Marsha says Doug. Tanya says Doug. Hey, football head. Wasn't he always there was a character that never left the stoop, right? I think so. Alright, so we have 2 for Doug. And you guys are correct. Doug is an American animated television series created by Jim Jenkins. The show focuses on the early stoop kids. Yeah. Yeah. The show focuses on early adolescent life of its title character, Douglas Doug Funny. Does anybody remember his superhero name? Let's see. Let's see who knows. Ah, you guys are like typing fast on Google. if you do, if you do Doug, you need to draw Patty. Of course, Patty mayonnaise. Yep, we could do that. So Douglas Funny, Quail Man, you got it. Oh, that's funny. Yep, Quail Man. So he used to dress up as Quail Man. That was his like alter ego. Doug narrates each story in his journal, and the show incorporates many imagination sequences. The series addresses numerous topics, including trying to fit in, platonic and romantic relationships, self-esteem, bullying, and rumors. Wow, that's crazy. Chris went out with some friends. He didn't want to hang out with us because we're old. Nah, he got together with some friends and they went out to dinner. All right, so numerous episodes center on Doug's attempts to impress his classmates and crush Patty Mayonnaise. Oh, so cute. All right, so let's draw Doug. Doug, it's interesting enough because Doug is already cute as is. So I got this idea of putting Doug like right here and then Patty right next to her. Right next to him, I guess I should say. Doug is easy enough to draw. You start off with a little circle. And then you kind of extend it a little bit. It's kind of weird how I'm going to do his face because his hair is like little strands, like little sticks. Wavy sticks. There's Doug. And then his giant Doug nose. His tiny little eyes. He had that little quirky smile. There we go. Easy enough. We'll put him like that. Put his shirt. There he is. He's kind of hiding behind Ruby Rod. Now we gotta find Patty Mayonnaise. I forgot what she looks like. Let me see. All those old Nick shows were so great. Does anybody remember Pete and Pete? That was a live action TV show which was aired on Nickelodeon. One of my favorite shows. Alright, here's Patty Mayonnaise. Yep. That was a good show, right? It was fun. Now we gotta put Patty right here. They're gonna be gazing into each other's loving eyes. Patty had some weird hair. She had tiny eyes, a little nose like this, a little face, little mouth. Then her ear was like here. And then her hair was all like this, kind of. And she had like weird hair like that. That's a terrible Patty Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. But then we'll do a little heart right there. Little tiny heart. There's Doug and Patty. I like that. That was cool. Yep, that was cool. Alright, so now we have just this up here. Maybe one or two characters. I don't know. To fill it up. To make it awesome. But yeah, Pete and Pete, that was a good show. I like that show a lot. And if you guys haven't seen it, well, try to find it because it's a really good. It's a really good show. The Adventures of Pete and Pete. That was also a Nickelodeon show, and it's really funny because they did a couple of shows where they're adults, and it's hilarious if you ever get to see that. All right, so The Adventures of Pete and Pete, American comedy drama television series created by Will McRobb and Chris Viscardi. It was created for Nickelodeon. It seems like we have a theme going. Let's stick to Chucky and the Rugrats to wrap it up. I know, right? We basically got like 90s stuff, which is pretty cool. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. All right, so Pete and Pete was centered on humorous and surreal adventures of two brothers named Pete and Pete Wrigley, along with the eccentric cast of family, friends, and enemies. Like Papercut was one of them, and there was some other. You dig it? I dig it. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Petunia was Pete's tattoo that he would make dance. And strangely enough, all right, so I gotta explain this because strangely enough, it's like wacky. So we just we're talking about Pete and Pete, and it's really crazy because I love the show. Like still to this day, I love the show. But the introduction or the intro song to the show, like nobody knew who it was. Nobody knew what it was. And then of course, I love music and I love art and everything, and I went crazy looking for this song. And at the time, of course, internet was nothing, and there was really no way to find this song. So I went crazy. I went crazy looking everywhere, scouring, record stores and this and that, whatever. And it turns out that the band actually uh, is actually featured in the title sequence of Pete and Pete. And real quick with a VCR tape, this is how old we're going. With a VCR tape, I recorded one of the episodes, and it shows the band playing. And then, hold on, let's see. Yeah, yes, I did have long hair then. But it was really cool because they showed like a quick shot of the band where the lead singer like jumps off of the drum set. And right at that moment, I paused it and went frame by frame because the actual name of the band was on the kick drum. All right, this is how crazy I am about this. And frame by frame, I stopped it, and then the the way he landed was like the kick drum was here, but his leg was kind of blocking the name. But I managed to pull it off. And the name of the band is actually Polaris. So I went crazy looking for this band, and I actually found them. They have one album, and that was it. Like they ceased to exist. But I did find the one album years later, and the name of the song is Hey Sandy, because it goes on, and if you guys research it, you'll hear it, but nobody could ever make out the lyrics. And they were very like obscure lyrics and this and that, whatever. But I loved the show so much, and I was such a fan of the show that I actually had to like record an episode, then go frame by frame, find out who it was, and I finally found that the band was Polaris and the song was Hey Sandy. So I had to explain that. Pardon me. I had to explain that just to kind of give you a level of how far I'll go for music. And now it's funny because I'm reading the Wikipedia, and sure enough, it's opening theme Hey Sandy by Polaris, which is really crazy. How it's like, oh, it's right there. You need to know. Boom. You don't have to go on this crazy adventure like you did in the 90s. But it's always fun for me to find music like that. Like I found bands before they kind of came up and did anything. Like Jimmy Eat World is one of those bands that I kind of discovered like way back before they became popular. Trying to think, Modest Mouse, just all these different bands that I listen to, and it's so cool to see it now, and kind of like you go to a rock show or whatever, and it's like, who's playing? Pff, who knows? It's 30 seconds to something, and you watch the show, and a couple of years later, it's like 30 seconds to Mars, and it's like, what? Oh my God, that's Jared Leto, and it's like, it's really fun. But for me, watching the Adventures of Pete and Pete, I had to find that band, so I had to explain that. Let's get back to the artwork. Here we go. All right. So yeah, I thought it was crazy. I just had to like, you had to find it. You had to find it. Right? The things we had to go through. Ah, the internet is marvelous. And now it's full of cats. But anyways, Pete and Pete was cool. All right, so let's finish up the top. Let's see. What do you think? Do we wanna finish it off with Chucky and the Rugrats? Let's see. Anybody? Everybody? Let's see. Rugrats. Rugrats is also a Nickelodeon cartoon. All right, all right. We're going for it. So Rugrats. Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Cause am I reading this right? Oh wow. Okay, so apparently Rugrats came out in the 1980s, and it was. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, okay. I got it. I got it. So in the 80s, there was a Canadian children's band named Rugrats, and apparently that the show spawned off of that band in the 90s. So Rugrats is an American animated television series created by Arlene Klasky and Gabor Supo and Paul Germain for Nickelodeon. And it focuses on a group of toddlers, most primarily Tommy and Chucky, twins Phil and Lil, and Angelica. Oh, Angelica. Sometimes, like, I would. Here's the thing: Rugrats is so cool, and the theme song is really neat. But it's like every time Angelica came on, I was done. The series premiered on Sunday, August 11th, 1991, as the second Nicktoon after Doug and preceding the Ren and Stimpy show. So Ren and Stimpy at one point in time was Nickelodeon. That is wild. Okay, interesting facts about Rugrats. That's pretty cool. So I think we gotta do Tommy for sure. So I want to put Tommy like right here with his square head and his crazy hair and his square glasses. There we go. Sorry, Chucky, not Tommy. Chucky's the redheaded kid. Here we go. So this is Chucky. Sorry. Don't take away my 90s card yet. He's got a funky nose like that. I'm trying to keep a theme where they're all like chibi and happy, but he had those buck teeth. Crazy ear. Crazy ear. I can't forget his freckles, so I'll add that later. And then his hair was all crazy. Yeah, he had crazy hair. There we go. There's Chucky. Chucky, and then we'll put Tommy here. Tommy was a weird looking kid. He had like this funky head. He wasn't normal. He had a bump on his head. Something like this. And then he had like a big smile. He had one of those weird like noses. Giant eye. That's a horrible Tommy. There he is. Alright, I could probably draw that a little bit better. I don't like the way that came out. I don't like it. Sorry, Bob, I have to get rid of your halo. I'll add it later. I'll add it again, I promise. Alright, so let's do this again. I could do Tommy a little bit better than that. So he's got a little bump on his head. Alright, here's where I messed up. So he's got this, like... There we go. There we go. That's a little better. That's better. And then he's got his ear there and his other ear there. And he's got a little pencil neck. For some reason, all the cartoons back then had pencil necks. And his little tongue. Alright, there we go. That's a little better. And I'll clean it up, of course, when I do all the inking. Alright. There we have it. I want to put like random stuff. Like a taco. Put a taco right there. Alright, that's pretty much it. I mean, we filled it up. And I like it so far. Who would have thought? We filled everything up with Nickelodeon cartoons. Thank you, everybody. It looks awesome. Yeah, just the kind of the way my desk is, you can't really like see it, but and I know it's sideways, but you kind of get the idea of what it's going to look like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink this with the Sharpies. I got a bunch of different Sharpies. And I know we're kind of going over the hour, but let me see. So I got a couple of different Sharpies. I got this one that has a chisel tip and also a fine point. Then I got regular Sharpies there. And then I got these chisel tip Sharpies that are a little bit fatter. And boom, baby. Look at that. This is like a giant jumbo marker. So I don't foresee myself using this on here, but I bought it just in case. So hopefully you guys will see a video of that real soon. And I'm really excited because this came out exactly what I wanted. I got everybody's input. Let's switch over. I got everybody's input on it. It's like really super cool. And it's gonna hang right there. I'm so excited. Like I can't wait. It's gonna be like right there. And then I'll fill up the wall with other stuff, but of course you can't see it because it's all penciled in, but once it's inked, you know what I mean? Like once this thing is inked, it's gonna be awesome. Like, let me see if I can just adjust my lights a little bit to kind of show it off. And there it is. It is completed. We have it sketched out. Now tomorrow I will spend all day inking it, listening to awesome music, probably by Polaris. But there you have it. And it's all thanks to you guys. There we go. Boom. I love it. I love it. All right, well, that's all the time we got for now. Don't forget, somebody can own that. And we're going to keep on going. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do. Subscribe, hit the little bell button, and you'll get notifications every time I upload a video or go live. And leave me your comments. Leave me your comments on this video or any of the videos. Tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me what I'm doing wrong or what you want to see more of. And I'll definitely come through with that. But I'm excited. I'm excited. Tomorrow, hopefully, I will stay doing my laundry, cleaning my house, and working on this really awesome piece that you guys made. And I think it's really awesome that you guys are here. Let's see. Have a great weekend. Love you guys. Love you too. I love you too. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. To all my friends and family, like I said, I can't give you guys enough love. But thank you for supporting me and doing all of the things that you guys do. And hopefully we keep on going. And then don't forget next Friday, Hot Wheel cars. Next Friday we're gonna get this guy going. So yeah, have a wonderful weekend. Mwah. We will see you next time.